Hello, lovelies. It is the Ebony Mystique, your eclectic entrepreneur. I am a massage therapist, a pianist, and an author. Not always in that order, not always on that same day. And I will do a video pretty much anywhere in a car, in my house, on the couch, with a mouse, in a boat, next to a goat. And yes, basically, yes. So today, if you stop by, you know, I make videos about massage therapy, what it's like to have my own massage business. I make videos about what it's like to write books and self-publish on your own. And I make videos about playing the piano, which I'm going to do one really soon because I had an interesting thing happen to me not too long ago. So today, if you clicked on the video, you know why you are here. You are here because I was having textual relations with a book called She Left by Stacey Gray. Now, this book is not my normal cup of tea. I will admit, not something that I typically read. But it was about a young girl. She gets pranked by her mean friends, because, you know, mean girls and boys. And she decides to leave this party because she ain't got nothing else she wants to say to them. She hates them, she can't stand them, and, you know, whatever. They can go to hell. Well, she leaves, and then the house blows up. Okay, that's the only spoiler I'm going to give you. So basically, she left a party where all her friends there died tragically. And she has to go on with her life with the suspicions following her that she had something to do with it. Because, hey, she's the only one that survived. And she grows up, becomes a member of law enforcement. And she's called back to this house. She's called back to this house because someone has answers about what really happened that night. Someone is going to do the big reveal about who actually blew up the house. Because they had somebody in custody, but coercion, wink, wink, all that good stuff could happen with situations like that. So she goes back to her hometown after rebuilding and rebranding herself as somebody who's not just the girl that left and could possibly be a killer. She goes back and people start dropping like flies. Dropping like flies, dropping like the flies. And now she has to figure out who the killer is. Because the killer is amongst them. Among us. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. But yes, the killer is amongst them. And she goes back home. She goes to this... Oh, I'm all over the place. She goes back to this place where, not exactly where the killing happened, but it's in her hometown. And somebody calls all these people there, people who had something to do with every person that passed away. And so she goes back and somebody's like, hey, I'm about to reveal the truth about what went down that night. And then people start dying. Now, our girl, we don't want her to die. We don't want her to die. So she has to figure out who did it, who's doing it. So the killer from the past is possibly the killer now. Could be a copycat killer. We don't know for sure. But if you read this book, you'll find out. Now, I am going to say this is probably like one of those thrillers and mystery thrillers and whatnot. It wasn't scary. It wasn't really dramatic. And there was absolutely no romance in it, which is fine. You don't always need that in a book. But it did keep me intrigued. I will say there were certain characters I hated, certain characters I loved. She was pretty cool for like the heroine of the story. She wasn't bad at all. I wasn't disgusted with her. You know, she didn't make me want to vomit. Because you know how sometimes these characters, they make you want to vomit. Don't lie like you don't know. But for this one, I will give this one 3 bookmarks. It was a good solid read. I wasn't like head over heels with it, but I did enjoy it and it did pass the time and we're here now. So if you like mysteries, if you like a whodunit type of mystery, like everybody's in a house together and you got to figure out who the killer is, kind of like the movie Clue, but not funny, you will enjoy this book. Again, She Left by Stacey Gray. 3 bookmarks. I do recommend. Till next time, like, subscribe, and you will be notified next time I put up another book review or next time I do another video, period, because that's what I do, baby. I do videos to let you know how it is being that sweet entrepreneur mom. Ta-ta!